We are so glad to be here. It's just been a crazy rainy week, and just before it was time to set up, the sun came out. It was glorious, and now we're here.
Yes, we are.
So while Cheryl's going to dial in our groups, and I'll play a little bit of the instrumental. This is called Steve Berg's Rag. We're going to start out with a song called Sunchild, which was, of all my songs, I played an opening act for him on several occasions. Of all my songs, this was John Harold's favorite. And he said he wanted to do it, except he wanted me to change Sunchild to Sunshine. And I didn't answer, and I said, well, I'd really like him to do my song. So anyway, this is it, Sunchild. Are you ready, Dawn?
I am.
Tell you how I feel tonight won't
Aunt Marilyn and Uncle Joe. Hey, Joe Giglio. Great show today. Hi, Judy. Hi, Girly. Hi, Buster. And hi, Sal. It's great to have you join us, too. And John T. Walsh Jr.
Hey.
Hi, John. Yeah, if you are watching, just drop us a line so we know that you're there. And we will get back to you all later. It's so great to have you join us. And look at that, it's another guitar already.
Yep, it is. Oh wait, I'm not following this one.
Nope, that one's dedicated. That one's
Isn't that
all
funny?
natural.
All right. Here's a song that I wrote and performed on the Save the Mountain album, which was recorded some 41 years ago, and which contributed to Minnewaska becoming a state park and not becoming condominiums and a gambling casino for wealthy people. And so that's the story. Choices we've lost in trading. Being with you eases never change. The autumn trail guides us along. Like leaves in the wind we sail, till together we're drawn. from the hues so quickly fading, paths that we choose, choices we've lost in trading. Being with you eases the change. Yeah. So, what do we got?
Well, I want to say that there is a Facebook page that is related to that song, Minnewaska Trail Song.
Oh, yeah.
It's, you can go to Save the Mountain Minnewaska on Facebook, and if you ever hike up at Minnewaska, we'd love for you to post some of your photos on that. Oh, Kristen, maybe you can, Kristen and Stuart, you went hiking up, was it at Mohonk this weekend? Or was it Minnewaska? I can't remember which, but anyway, any pictures you take up there, you can go to the Facebook page called Save the Mountain Minnewaska and post your photos there. That'd be great. Like that page. Hey Blaze, thanks for joining us. What are we doing now?
So we're going to do a song called Fair Befall on Mountainside. And this song is appeared in a book in around 1888, I believe, called The Roots of the Mountains. And it's a Gothic tale, and it's a story about these nice, rural, pagan, Gothic folk who are invaded by a conquering group, and how they fight back. And within the tale, well, first let me say that later on, William Morris was to take these old tales and then invent imaginary landscapes for them. Thus begins the beginning of fantasy literature. This particular song is sung by a group of men and a group of women. I'm going to be the group of men, Cheryl's going to be the group of women.
Oh, how unique.
Right. And so the men are dressed up in their war gear and they're ready to go to war. And the women say to them, hey guys, what are you doing? And the guys say, oh, we're going to go out and gather the sheep, blah, blah, blah. It's rainy out, bring them in, give them some fodder and make them happy. And then the women say, well, wait a second. What is the war flag that you're carrying? And then the men finally say, yeah, you caught us. We're going to war. And then at the end of the song, obviously they come back fewer than left. And but this song in the novel ends on a comic note in that the men who come back are matched up with partners, and they actually have a little mock battle scene, and the men win over the warrior women and happy little Gothic people again. So this is called Fair Before the Mountainside. The wind-worn waters fill, and waiteth grass and ground.
Oh, ride ye to the river's brim, in war we fare to see, o'er winter waters will ye swim, in hauberks to the knee.
Wild is the day and dim with rain, your sheep are warded ill. Wood wolves gather for the plain, their ravening maw must flap the wind overhead. Toileth many a maid, and ere the hay knee deep hath grown, your grooms the grass shall wade. Then fair befall the mountainside, whereon the place shall be. And fair befall the summertide, that whoso lives shall see. Fair befall the mountainside.
Nice.
And that was written by William Morris. The lyric was written by William Morris. The melody was provided by my late friend S.J.Altman. I also used that same exact melody with some minor changes for Shadow Bride, which is a lyric by J.R.R. Tolkien, which seems to me to be pretty fair. The Tolkien borrowed from Morris, and then now we borrow from Tolkien, and so the world of borrowing goes on. What's next, Darlene? I think I know.
What's next
Williams guitar.
is Williams guitar, yes.
Okay. Williams guitar happened on a beautiful summer day when Cheryl and I went to see John Burroughs' house, not Slab Sides, but the Pink House. What's that called? Something B, Weatherby or something?
The Bark Store you're talking?
No, the one that's not the Bark one.
Oh,
the Pink House on the other side by the river, with a little cabin in the back we
Okay, I
went
have to
into,
think
and
about
we discovered John Burroughs' books.
Yeah, I have to think. Riverby.
Yes.
Riverby, yes.
Shut up, you're scaring me.
Oh, I was thinking about
So anyway, the owners, the new owners of John Burroughs' house, were very nice. We visited them, and they led us to the back where there was a little shack-like building, and inside of it the walls were lined with John Burroughs' books. So after they tied my hands behind my back, because as you know I collect books, I looked around and I was hoping to find a book by William Morris, because William Morris was really very early on into conservation, and unlike John Burroughs, William Morris was not kind of a kiss up to the rich, where John Burroughs used to like to hang out with Henry Ford and the guy from the guy who made tires. I can't think what brand, Firestone, I think it's something. And so, I didn't find anything there. And so I walked away feeling, I can't say disappointed, but I said, I want to create a character that's part John Burroughs. And I want a character that's a little bit of Pete Seeger. I want a character that's a little bit of my late friend John Harold. I want a character that's a little bit like William Morris. And I want a character that's like another one of my dear old friends, Peter Sinclair, who was a modern daedalus and could make almost anything with his hands. And so I created a character named William, and this is called Williams Guitar.
Sorry.
His hands were stained from indigo and madder, roots and walnuts, whaled yellow, shell and cochineal, never coal tar, never aniline for colors. This tapestry showed free eagle in their feet. He built his cabin about a mile from the highway. He wove his hangings, he made birds from wood, clay, and stone. He built this guitar, then he took it down the highway. He sang of love, though he mostly sang alone. He toured the towns with their rivers fouled by factories. He sang out loud to the women who labored in the mills. He sang about the dead men in their coal mines. His voice rang clear through the forests and the fields. This guitar belonged to my friend William. This guitar, it no longer sounds so good. And when I hold it, there are times when I can see him. The frets are worn, there's no finish on the wood. He sang about the bitter fruit of violence. He sang about his love that never died. And we who heard him, I think we were the truly privileged. We heard his message, working people, we will rise. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for the future. I'm gonna put it in the hands of Eddie Deal. He'll fill the cracks, change the frets and fix the action. We'll bring it back to the forests and the fields. This guitar belonged to my friend William. This guitar, it no longer sounds so good. And when I hold it, there are times when I can see him. The frets are worn, there's no finish on the wood. That was William's guitar.
Yeah, so I see that Michael Klein and Catherine have joined us. Thank
Oh, good.
you. It's good to see you. I was a little nervous when we didn't see you at Joe Giglio's show earlier today, which reminds me, we should mention Joe Giglio's show. Yeah, what a pleasure. What a pleasurable way to spend a Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock on Facebook, listening to Joe Giglio. Oh my goodness.
You know,
What an amazing
Joe's
guitarist.
an astounding guitar player. He has been a great guitar player for years. And you know, he plays a lot of standards, really cooking jazz tunes, standards that I know my parents loved and enjoyed, and that I've enjoyed a good part of my life. What's really interesting though is that sometimes he'll go back and grab a song you would say, you know, that's not a likely song for a jazz interpretation. Like today he did Bob Dylan's "Blowing in the Wind," and it was absolutely beautiful. And he had a little chord passage that went between verses in it that was just wonderful. And it really lived up to the song. It was jazzy, but it didn't take it out of its folky kind of message. It remained as was. So at this point, we just 2 songs back, we did Fair Befall, Mountainside with lyric by William Morris. I'd like to read you, this is my favorite William Morris poem. I've read it before, and I'm going to read it again. It's the prologue to The Earthly Paradise. The Earthly Paradise is probably the longest poetic cycle ever written. This is volume 1, and it's essentially, there's a second volume in this particular edition, and this edition is absolutely wonderful. It was completely annotated by my friend Florence Boos, who is a brilliant scholar. In the poem, William Morris, it's kind of an apology, and he's basically saying, look, I'm a kind of an artistic sort of fellow, and people like me don't do heroic deeds. We write about them. Is sort of the theme, and he refers to himself as the idle singer of an empty day. A line, by the way, that was extremely popular in the 19th century. The irony here is that Morris was anything but idle. The doctor who attended him on his deathbed said after Morris died that he had died from doing the work of 12 other men. And there's some truth to that, but there's also truth to the fact that he probably also had consumption. However, in his last couple of years, he died in 1896, he founded a press that is probably the most famous hand press in the world, the Kelmscott Press, continued making tapestries by hand and running his factory, which was mostly handmade decorative items. He made stained glass, furniture, carpets, tapestries, all those things. He was absolutely remarkable, and certainly not the idle singer of an empty day. And now, the prologue to The Earthly Paradise. Morris was also an early socialist. He was one of the first people really into the environmental thing, and wrote a lot about environmental destruction. He did so many things with his life, and he only lived to be 62, which surprised me. I always think of him when I see pictures of him in that later stage of his life. He's so tired looking. I think to myself, this guy looks like he's 100. But anyway, I do love William Morris, and I love this poem. Okay. Of heaven or hell, I have no power to sing. I cannot ease the burden of your fears, or make quick-coming death a little thing, or bring again the pleasure of past years. Nor for my words shall ye forget your tears, or hope again for aught that I can say, the idle singer of an empty day. But rather, when, aweary of your mirth, from full hearts, still unsatisfied ye sigh, and feeling kindly unto all the earth, grudge every minute as it passes by, made the more mindful that the sweet days die. Remember me a little then, I pray, the idle singer of an empty day. The heavy trouble, the bewildering care that weighs us down who live and earn our bread, these idle verses have no power to bear. So let me sing of names remembered, because they, living not, can ne'er be dead, or a long time take their memory quite away from us poor singers of an empty day. Dreamer of dreams, born out of my due time, why should I strive to set the crooked straight? Let it suffice me that my murmuring rhyme beats with light wing against the ivory gate, telling a tale not too importunate to those who in the sleepy regions stay, lulled by the singer of an empty day. Folk say a wizard to a northern king at Christmastide such wondrous things did show, that through one window men beheld the spring, and through another saw the summer glow, and through a third the fruited vines arow, while still unheard, but in its wonted way, piped the drear wind of that December day. So with this earthly paradise it is. If ye will read aright and pardon me, who strive to build a shadowy isle of bliss, midmost the beating of the steely sea, where tossed about all hearts of men must be, whose ravening monsters mighty men shall slay, not the poor singer of an empty day. People wonder. In fact, I got a lovely card from Florence Booth, my friend who edited this incredible annotated poem. It's just brilliant. And one of the things she said to me is, people today usually don't read the whole thing. I think you may be one of the few people I know. But I always recommend it to people because it was never meant to be sat down with and try to read it to completion. Rather, every chapter is a separate story and tells a separate myth. There are both Norse myths and Greek myths in here. And you can read one and put the book on a shelf for a month and take it out and read another on another day. So anyway, so this is Earthly Paradise. That was the I Will Sing You an Empty Day poem. And we're back to music. So what do we got here?
Me.
Wait and see.
Yeah, so while Kurt is getting his guitar, I'll tell you about our website. Kurt Henry and Dog Nose is our band, and we do have a live show with our band coming up on Saturday in Woodstock at Pearl Moon. And we start at 9:30, so bring your dancing shoes, bring your friends, come on out and hear the band. And you can see our calendar, and you can see our CDs for sale on our website, dognoseband.com. That's dog, Knows, band.com. And if you purchase a CD from our website, we match the price and give that money to a local food pantry. But please check out our calendar. We'd love to see you if you're local in Woodstock. Saturday night at Pearl Moon. It's our first time with our band there, so it would be great to get a nice crowd.
Yeah, if you can come, please do.
Yeah, tell your friends. Share our post on Facebook. We have an event post about Pearl Moon, about our show on Pearl Moon, at Pearl Moon, so you can share that. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
So last week it was the one of the first times we used our new camera setup, and then when we watched it back, I kind of freaked, and I think it still might be the case. My beautiful bright red guitar was hot pink, and so was my shirt. And I said, what's going on here? So we worked on it today. I think it's a little pink. I don't know. But if I hold it up like that, it's like Pepto-Bismol. If I go like this, it's kind of red. So.
Yeah, if you have it in the shadow, in that angle, it might be more red in that angle.
So here's a song called
Wait and See.
Wait and See.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Right on the water. he's a little creepy. You know, don't you think? Would you go out on a boat in the night with a guy that ends a song with a chord like it? That's like the Twilight
I
song.
think I've been there.
Oh.
I survived.
Woo. So this is a song called Whatever Happened. I don't know where that chord was. It was here. It was right here. I found it. Right on the guitar. Who would guess? We're going to finish up with GNP, which used to stand for the Gross National Product. They don't call it that anymore. They call it the Gross Domestic Product or something. Whatever it is, it's gross. And
Exactly.
I see. I like gross national product because I like the sound of GNP. You know, it sounds good. You know,
Okay. Well,
it rolls off
that's
the
a good
tongue
reason.
better. So. Just a little time in the sun. So take a minute, breathe from the road. We're lost within the one database. You can feel it controlling the pace. We're running on a wheel that's cut a better deal. I feel like slowing down. I feel like slowing down. It's an illusion, that product I need. They're all distractions, those numbers I read. It's a delusion, business must go. And my reaction is starting to slow. We're running out of time. Our tragedy unwinds. Feel like slowing down. Feel like slowing down. Life could be so simple. Spending most of the time. Luxury or leisure. What's your bottom line? Look to your obsession. Shiny thing you hold. There is no possession. Everything must go just. It will surely go like this it goes. Sifting out is my honey and me. Golden voices go out from the trees. We see the flowers, we're seizing the day. We're making choices to do it this way. It's freedom from the wheel, with time enough to feel. Life is slowing down. You know I feel it slowing down. So take a minute, watch it unwind. The GMP is just a part of our minds. We're locked within it, the one database. You can feel it controlling the pace, invested in our chips, our vital interest slips. Feel like slowing down. You know I feel like slowing down. On a dying planet, must we be diseased? Hooked upon a habit, planting poison seeds. Can we shrink production, expand our leisure time? Stop the cheap seduction. Open up our minds. That's right. Open up our minds. You can do it, baby. Open up our minds. That's right. Open up our minds. Thank you so much. It has been such a pleasure playing for you. Thanks for coming to the 9 Mile Swamp. We're going to see you next week.
Well, thank you. Yes, thank you.
And don't forget, we have a live gig, and that is when?
Yeah, October 14th, which is
October 14th.
Saturday coming up in Woodstock at Pearl Moon, 9:30 start. It's our full band, Kirk Henry and Dog Nose. Dog Nose, we'd love to see you there.
They let us out of the kennel.
I don't know about the us part, but... Thanks, Sal. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for watching. Let's see if I can line up this sign with the... Oh, there I am, peeking over the edge again. I hate that. Okay, try this side. Whoop. Haven't gotten this right with this new camera. We're so grateful that you could join us. Thanks, Joe.